Hey, how you doing? I'm Mike. Hey, how you doing? I'm Michael. Here to talk about your mobile home. Hey, how you doing? I'm Michael. I'm here to talk about your damn Jehovah's Witnesses. What you want?
Hey, I'm Michael. I'm here to talk about your mobile home. Maybe you want to sell it?
Nah, I don't know nothing about no damn trailers. Are you from the probation office or something? Probation office? No. Romy, get in here. Probation office is here.
Watch out, Nana. I got this. What up, homie? My name Romy. Last person tried to holler at my Nana, I smoked him like a blunt.
Look, homeboy, I don't want no smoke.
Is you finished or you done? You got to the count of 3 before I get to capping, and I ain't rapping either.
That's right. You better get your ass out of here.
While I go get that Drake.
You know, you're absolutely right. Who am I? But you know, stuff like that wouldn't happen if I'd have done my marketing right. So today, this video, I'm gonna show you how to get around things like that by showing you how to get more local leads. Walk with me for a second. So you're driving around your city, and one of the first things that you notice are signs all over the place of these smiling, beaming real estate agents. They've got their faces up on billboards. They've got their signs out in front of homes. They've got bandit signs and stuff posted up in front of entire neighborhoods because they want to be top of mind whenever somebody thinks about like buying or selling a home. Well, the name of the game is to become locally famous, and that way whenever somebody thinks about something, you need to be top of mind. So a couple of years ago, I was surfing the internet and I came across this guy, Christian Martin, and he was talking about how you don't really need actual physical signs in order to become locally famous and to become known for whatever it is that you want to do. Now, of course, he was pushing something else, and immediately I thought, scammer. But in all actuality, I knew that this guy knew what he was talking about, and Facebook ads actually do work. So think about it for a second. You see all these signs all over the place, and there's no telling how much these companies are actually shelling out for their marketing budget. But one of the best things about this is Facebook ads tends to reach thousands of people, and it doesn't cost a pretty penny in order to get out there in front of a lot of people. Think about it this way. If you were to take a 1-by-1 graphic and you were to run that ad for a budget of about $5, $10 a day, and I know some of you guys are spending it anyways because everybody wants snacks, cigarettes, or whatever the hell. Everybody's got a guilty vice or something like that, right? But Facebook ads really does help you out better than billboards and regular signs because of one simple thing. You can actually look at the metrics of people who look at your stuff. So with a billboard, they can say we reach tens of thousands of people a day. But with Facebook ads, you can actually see who it is that's clicking on your stuff. And I gotta tell you something. If you're running an advertisement, you can actually direct those people back to whatever it is that you want them to do. So let's say, for instance, you're running an ad and you want people to go back to a page where you've set up and you want them to give you their email address or contact or set up some kind of an appointment. Well, you can do that using Facebook ads pretty easily. Another benefit to Facebook ads over regular signs is you can set up a tracking code, and everybody has one. If you're using regular Facebook, which is like the normal blue looking setup, and you're not using the deep blue setup, which is Facebook Business, then you're doing it wrong. You shouldn't be using this to look at cat videos and twerking videos all day. Now, setting up the Facebook pixel actually helps you to scale your business and your leads, because what Facebook does is it might not tell you everybody who went to your website or who clicked on your link, but what it does is Facebook stores all of that data of everything that you're browsing on their website and tracking devices for other websites that you've gone to. And what it does is it pools all of that information and finds other people who are more likely to click your ad for various reasons based on lots of different points of criteria. You can set this up to advertise just in your city or several miles radius outside of it, or zip codes based on whatever criteria. Now, because we deal in housing, you won't be able to choose many of the different things that they might have for you, like let's say a person's level of education, their income, marital status, or whatnot. Facebook doesn't allow you to do that because of fair housing practices, and they don't want you to discriminate against anybody. So be very careful when it comes down to your advertisements and putting stuff out there. And what you want to do is go broad and then whittle down to the people who are actually going to be paying attention to your message. My next top pick for becoming a local celebrity is Google My Business. This one is totally free, and a lot of you guys are not using this. So have you ever been sitting there and maybe you've wanted like a pizza or a burger or maybe just a nice pair of shoes or something? First thing you'll do is hop on your phone or other mobile device or even your PC like I mostly use to look for local businesses that can provide you with whatever you need. Well, the cool thing about Google My Business is it's totally free and it takes about 15 minutes to set up. So while you're sitting there right now missing out on leads, you could be having your Google My Business pop up for other people. And this has been a source of leads for me in the past and at present day because I get calls from people who are looking for mobile homes or people who are looking to sell. So if you're not using Google My Business yesterday, what the hell is wrong with you? Now, my next suggestion is probably going to hit you out of right field, but I really do think you guys need to be networking with real estate agents in your area. These are qualified professional people who have a lot of interactions with your local population. And lots of times they will come across properties that might have a mobile home sitting on it and they have absolutely no idea what to do with it. As a matter of fact, a few months ago, I got invited to an REI party. Really cool. I got a chance to network. Lots of cards and stuff were changed hands. Lots of hands were shaken. Lots of information was exchanged. And it was really cool because they had like this kind of gamble a little bit, have a couple of drinks and stuff from the bar and network with people. It was great. It was one of the best networking experiences of my life, and I highly recommend it for anybody. You want to constantly go to these things and get your name out there in the world so that people can know who to contact whenever they have a problem or they have a sale and they need to know an expert like yourself in order to help them move forward with that sale. As you can tell in the video, it was an all-black affair and nobody told me about it because I got kind of invited to it like maybe a few hours before. And I'm the only one there in a yellow shirt, but I still had a great time anyways. So my next suggestion is gonna be you starting up your own referral program. I know this is probably gonna be something that you probably never in a million years thought that you were doing, but think back to the Facebook ads that we were talking about just a second ago. So one of the things that I did when it came down to making my money work for me, which is what I teach over here on this channel, is going to be using your money to put other people to work for you. One of the things that I did a few years ago was I started up a referral program and I called it my Snap It, Send It, and Spend It program, where I encouraged people to, whenever they had a mobile home or knew of somebody who had a mobile home for sale, they should just snap pictures of that mobile home, send it to me, give me the contact information or the address or of which I could go out and check out the mobile home. And then if the sale and everything closed, then I would pay them money just for their referral. You can do this using Facebook ads as well, right? So what you would do is you would set up an ad telling people about your program. If they'd like to make a few extra bucks for referrals, lead them back to a page instructing them, and then set up a document to where they could fill out the information, maybe their name, their email address, or you could have that link going to a calendar like on Calendly or something, but they can set up a call, they can talk with you about it, and you can get all the information right there. Because at the end of the day, as one single person, or maybe you're married or you have a partner or something like that, when you're utilizing other people, the more people that you can utilize to help you bring in leads, the better. And one of the best ways is to pay people to do that. Now, you might be thinking that you might not have the budget for this, but let's think about it for a second rationally. So if you've got a sale where you're going to be making $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, what's it going to hurt you to pay somebody an additional $200 or $300 just for dropping you a name or an address that you probably would not have made if you didn't know about it in the first place? And last but certainly not least, PropStream, I've talked about this in the past, probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest component in my investment enterprise. You can't always use Facebook Marketplace to go out there and find mobile homes. You can only post so much. There's only so many people that your posts and stuff are going to reach. PropStream is an excellent way for you to find off-market deals. So let's say, for instance, you can't find every mobile home on Facebook, or you can't find it all on Craigslist or your classifieds or at the auctions, which people normally frequent. You can actually go on there and find people who have different reasons for selling mobile homes. Let's say, for instance, maybe somebody has a mobile home that they're not using. Maybe you live in upstate New York and you have a relative who stays in Louisiana who just passed away, and now all of a sudden that mobile home gets deeded or into a trust over into your name, and you have no idea what happens. We just had COVID, so think about that. Maybe somebody went through a divorce and the house is up. Nobody wants anything to do with it. You can also run filters for these. So there are the 4 golden rules which you'll use when you get on PropStream. We talked about this in another video, and I will put a link in the description for that video if you want to go and check that out. Just trying to keep this conversation right here minimal so that you guys can get a few tips when it comes down to getting local leads for your business. Make it easy on yourself. You don't have to go out there driving for dollars every day, which I really wish somebody would have told me when I first got started. But if you put these things into place and you have enough fish hooks in the water, it ensures that you're going to catch something. I mean, there's only so many bandit signs that you can possibly put out there before somebody gets pissed off, takes it down. Maybe they're your competitors, or maybe they're just a landscaper or something like that who thinks, hey, this person's sign is in my way, I'm going to take it down. Next thing you know, that's money down the drain that you never brought to fruition for yourself. So make sure that you take the necessary steps to become a local celebrity and you don't run into those kind of problems, because we definitely don't need that kind of static in our lives. So that's going to be it for this week's video. I really do hope you got something out of it. And if you want to know more about mobile home investing over here on this channel, because that's pretty much all we talked about, then consider leaving a like and a subscribe, and also leaving a comment one time for the algorithm. Take care. You have a great day on purpose, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Watch out, Nana. What up, Roman? Oh, what up, Roman?